What's up, everybody? So first things first, the intro that you just saw was courtesy of Zach. Zach was kind enough to spend a couple hours with me one night searching through a bunch of Adobe After Effects presets, and we came across that one, and he added my name to it and then sent it over to me. So that was really nice of him. So I have this new sort of intro. I went ahead and added the sound effects and the music and stuff. So I'll use that for vlogs and just any other sort of games that I don't really have an intro for. So yeah, that was really nice of Zach to spend the time with me making that, and I think it's actually really cool. So yeah, it's Sunday at about 6:30 or so, 6:30. And it is hot. It's about 96 degrees currently, and it got up to 102 today. It's going to be about the same tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm out in my car because I said in the last vlog, well, the last one that I recorded that never went up, and I'll tell you what happened. So on Memorial Day, I didn't have anything going on, so I didn't vlog. So that's why a vlog didn't go out. And then the next Monday, I actually didn't have internet. I had internet, but didn't. I kind of explained it in my LCPDFR, but I'll explain it here. I had internet, so I could surf the internet. I could go on Skype. I could watch YouTube videos. I can do all that. I could play multiplayer games, but when I tried to upload, the time would go up to 2,000 minutes, and it just wouldn't work. It was just 2,000 minutes, which 33 hours to upload a video is ridiculous. I had 50 megabytes down and barely even one up, which was just insane. So I had Comcast come out, and they actually boosted the signal a little bit. So it's about 50 down and about 11 up, which is, I wish I had more up, but I'll get what I can take. It's better. It's a little more. It can handle more things. I can now upload a video and be on Skype. Before, when I tried to do that, Skype would just be so bad. So it seems like it is a little bit better. That explains why on Memorial Day, that explains why I didn't upload a video. And then the next Monday, I didn't have internet to upload the vlog. I did do some recording with vlogs, but I decided just to get rid of all that footage, so that way I can kind of just restart and kind of just explain what's been going on. So since last time I vlogged, I got a new piece for my car that I'll show you guys here in a minute. But it's actually it's changed the car quite a bit, in my opinion, at least the front end. And I will show you guys that in a second. Oh, and before I forget, I actually got new glasses. So they're a lot like my old glasses, but they're not. They're a little bit different. And the funny thing about these is I went to the eye doctor, got the glasses, well, told them I wanted these, and they sent them out to get my prescription in them. And I was talking with the Northern Alex on Skype on a video chat, and I noticed his glasses, and he has the same glasses that I do, except his are the black and red version, which I thought was kind of funny. So we actually have the same pair of glasses. But yeah, no, I don't know, new glasses, not really much else going on. So Zach ended up getting a GoPro, and he got his GoPro, and he was talking about mounting and stuff like that, and then he kind of showed me the GoPro app, which was actually, I didn't know about. So the GoPro app is, it's pretty much an app where you can see, not in real time, there's about a 2-second delay, but you can see what your GoPro sees when you set it up, which is very, very handy, because that's one thing about the GoPro. You don't know what you can see when you set it up, so it's really handy. You can also stop recording, you can change all the settings, you don't even need to touch the GoPro anymore, which is actually really cool. So because he showed me that, I was actually considering mounting it in different positions, because I can now see what the angle is. It's the reason why I never really changed where I was mounting it. So I'll show you guys at the end of this vlog the footage that I got. I mounted on the exterior of my car, one on the hood, one on the quarter panel, and then one on the A-pillar. So I'll show you guys that at the end of this vlog. It'll be sped up, of course, just because it was like a 40-minute drive to go get donuts one morning. But I did a vlog before that because I wanted to explain to you guys the new piece that I got for my car. But that footage just ended up, I just ended up getting rid of it because it just wasn't relevant anymore. It was actually pretty old. But I kept the GoPro footage, so I'll show you guys that. Something interesting happens at the end of it. You'll see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at this piece on my car. So as you can see, there's nothing on the hood of my car. Well, obviously. And then I turn my lights up, but they only stop that way. They only stop that far. So let me go figure out why it's doing that. So yeah, as you can see, I got some low profile headlights. I liked these headlights a lot more than the old style. The old style were just really big and just, it didn't really fit the car well. And these are really nice headlights. Aerodynamics are a little bit better just because they're not massive headlights on the front of it, as well as just looks are a lot better. And because the way the headlight kit that I got is, I was actually able to install HID. So the headlights are now an HID kit. So the ballast for the HIDs is just sitting right behind the bulb because there's so much space where the old headlight used to go. So yeah, it worked out perfectly. It was a really nice kit. It was a Jazz Performance kit, for those of you that want to know. And I got it from Static 9 when I went over to Static 9 that one time, which I showed in the last vlog, I believe. And yeah, so I got it from them and installed it. It was, oh, I also got this piece here. This piece, the clips were broken on the back, so this would slide around, and now it's nice and fixed. So just little things. Next thing to do is I gotta get someone to help me with this top, because I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but pretty much the window is detached from the back of the top. So it was a little hole on each side, and then I guess eventually it just tore across the top, so I gotta get that replaced. That'll be the next thing. But yeah, so there's not really much else. I wanted to show you guys the headlights. Oh, I also got the front lip on it. I don't know if you saw, I kind of forgot to show it. So anyway, I got the front lip on it and everything. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean out my glove box a little bit. I realize I have a lot of shit in there that I just don't need. I'm going to check tire pressure and possibly clean my windows. That way, because I'm sitting out in this, I'm probably about 95 degrees now, but I'm sitting out in this heat, so when I go back inside in the air conditioning, it will be really ultra nice and cool. Even if it is 80 degrees, it'll feel amazing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and start that footage as well, the footage to the GoPro from the, it was like 2 weeks ago or something when I went to go get donuts in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and show that now. It's going to be sped up. I'll do music like I always do. It's, you know, nothing different. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. So as you guys saw, the GoPro ended up falling off of my car. I think I found out why it did that. I put it on the A-pillar on the over the windshield, and it felt really solid when I put it on. But I drove for about 30 minutes, and I guess the edges weren't attached, and I guess just over time it eventually disconnected and fell off. Luckily, it was in the early morning, not many cars out, and I was actually able to stop and pick it up. So I that was kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that to happen, and to show you, let me go ahead and get my GoPro to show you what the damage was. If you can see, just a little, I'll try to move my face out, maybe it'll focus. I really can't tell if it is focusing, but just a couple of scratches on the side there, and then a couple on the actual little handle. Other than that, it's really not that bad. I trust these cases a lot. Yeah, the suction cup came off, but it was my fault. When it was on the hood of the car or even on the quarter panel, it had no issues. But when I put it on the A-pillar, it just wasn't fully connected. So it was my fault. It fell off. It's no big deal. Little scratch on my case. Not really worried about it. GoPro itself is fine. Nothing happened to it. So yeah, it was pretty nice. So yeah, I remember that a little while back, a couple of you wanted to know what the exhaust sounded like. I actually was able to record, this was a long time ago, and I totally forgot about the footage, but you guys wanted to hear what the exhaust sounded like. So while editing the footage for the GoPro, it was on the outside. You can hear a lot more of the engine. It kind of reminded me about that footage that I recorded. So the first shot you'll see, which will play right after this, is the startup, the car starting up with the camera right behind it, so you can hear the initial startup and kind of the idle of the car. And then later on, I used my pivot heads. This was when I was testing my pivot heads months back. This is back in like December. So this is when I was testing my pivot heads. You can see that all this footage is kind of old. The first shot, I don't have the mud flaps or the mud guards on my car. The second shot, I still have the big headlights, and you can definitely see the difference between the big headlights and the newer style headlights that I have. You can see why I wanted to upgrade them. Huge headlights. But then I was using my pivot heads, so you'll be able to hear the exhaust from that. I go from a stop sign and kind of just go through the gears a little bit. And it was like, yeah, it was in December, and it was really cold that day, so it's really, really old footage, but you guys have been asking for it, so I'm going to go ahead and use that, because, yeah, I was editing the GoPro footage, and I was like, oh, I realized that people wanted to hear that, and it's kind of weird, because I'm editing the vlog currently, and this is where I'm going to put this right here, in between the end of the first GoPro footage, and then the pivot head footage and everything, and then that's when I'm talking to my car. It's actually kind of funny. I finished the vlog in the car and realized there was a couple things that I still needed to go over, which was talking about the GoPro disconnecting, and then the exhaust tone and stuff like that. I'll let you guys listen to that exhaust if you can. Unless idiots do illegal U-turns in front of me. Look, it's cold. That's going to do it for this vlog, though. I will try to stay on top of vlogs. I really got behind with just working and trying to do things, but I'm going to try to stay on top of it, and yeah, I'll definitely see you guys next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you'd like me to vlog more, remember to like this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.